Bless up, bless all the way up. It's your boy Change Agent Cooper coming to you live from Asheville. I need you to like this channel, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell for notifications so you can be alerted when I put this content out. I got a lot to say and I'm going to say it. I got a lot of experience, strength, and hope, and I'm going to share it. For me not to would be blasphemy. But today, I want to talk about the meetings, the committees, the task force, and the committees about committees, and the committee. So I'm going to tell you something, man. One thing that I'm learning in the work that I do is that politics is something I'm learning. I've had mixed feelings about politics. I can't stand politics. I've said a lot of different things. But the reality of it is I don't mind politics. And I'm a networking person anyway, because the gifting that the Holy Spirit has inside of me is the gift of connecting. And so one thing I noticed with the work that I do with the politics is that, man, they have a system in place that will meeting you the death. They'll do a meeting about a meeting until it's a meeting that you can't make. And as soon as you miss the meeting, that one meeting that you miss is going to be the meeting that they make decisions. They're going to make decisions about allocating resources. And it's going to be the one that you miss. And you see, what's crazy is this. At the end of the day, I feel like it's their strategy. I feel like they sit in their rooms and they talk about this because they know what's up. Because when you think about the people who doing the work, some of the people that are most effective, the ones that are the closest to the problem or closest to the solution, and the ones that are furthest away from the necessary resources they need to scale it up. And it's all about politics, and it's all about a buddy system. But they have a meeting about a meeting. Like, people that are doing the work ain't got time to be going to them meetings. There are people in organizations that will fill the gaps and not talk about filling the gaps. They'll just do their best and stress out and have high blood pressure and just go. You feel me? I've seen people like that, but that stops now. That's why I'm raising my voice for the people and amplify my voice. If you agree with what I'm saying, if you got experience with what I'm saying, amplify my voice. Because I'm going to keep on being the voice for the people. I'm not the voice for the people, but I'm a voice for the people, you dig? And when you start talking about these issues, everybody all of a sudden want to talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion. But let's talk about equity. Ain't nothing equitable about putting together all these meetings and committees to the point to where it takes away from a person's ability to attend because they got work to do. They got clients to serve. They got to keep up with grant reports. They got to fill in if a staff is out. They got to show up in the community for different things. Whenever a community leader calls upon them to show up for something that they got going on, they got to show up for that because they got a heart for the people, because they with the people. Power to the people. There's no power without the people. You dig? And so many of us, we can't show up at all them committees because we on the front lines. We out here doing the work. But that's how they do. They'll committee you to death. Meetings. Then they'll create a new group. They'll keep on creating groups that's doing the same thing. And as soon as you're not in the room, that's when they gonna make decisions and about allocating resources. But it stops now. Watch. Mark my words. Because, see, they try to keep me out the room. It happened to me. And I ain't going to say I'm no victim either. You heard? I'm a survivor, not a victim. Yeah, I'm a survivor, not a victim. I like that. Survivor, not a victim. I survived that inequitable process of elimination. You did? Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. The inequitable process of elimination. That's IPOE, inequitable process of elimination. IPOE, you feel me? IPO, golly, IPO. I ain't po, I'm rich. Nah, but listen, that was random. But for real, man, it's time out for that, man. And y'all know what's up, man. Amplify my voice and say it. Like if you have been a survivor of that, say it, man. Say it. Don't just reshare the video. Add some content to that thing. Let them know about your experience. The only way we're gonna dismantle systemic racism is by way of calling it out. And you gotta be specific. Man, this dude named Brett from Crossnoy was on a panel at the Dogwood convening. It was a nice convening they had, by the way. It was such a blessing to be amongst greatness. It was some great people in the room. And I was in a panel. I was in a session, and a guy named Brett was on the panel, and he say, what bruh say? He say, be specific. You talking about equity, you gotta be specific. And so some of y'all, man, it's time for y'all got to start raising up your voice. And if you can't raise up your voice, I get it. Amplify mine then. You dig what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all that work inside the system, we can't expect people that work inside the system who get their paycheck from the system to do with so much advocacy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna ask y'all to do with so much advocacy anyway. I ain't trying to put you in harm's way. That's what I'm here for. You dig? And some of y'all folks that work for the county and the city, y'all know what's up with me. Some of y'all done reached out. Some of y'all, I done been the sounding board for some of y'all that's been oppressed by the system that you work for. And I've been the sounding board, and that's why I'm going out for you. And you already know, some of y'all already know what's up with me, man. Shout out to you. Keep on praying for me as I do this, though. Keep on praying for me, because I can't do this without the power of God. Not by might, not by power, not by YouTube, not by LinkedIn, not by Facebook, not by community engagement, but it's by the Spirit of God. Not by might, not by power, but by God's Spirit that I'm able to do this work. And I continue to remind people that Jesus would have been about social justice. Jesus was a revolutionary. He was a revolutionary. Did you not see how he was fighting for the underdog? You did fight. Jesus was all about equity. Jesus would have been doing webinars. Jesus would have been like, man, we ain't doing this on Zoom. We doing this in person, man. I got healing power, man. Y'all share, man. Cut it out. But for real though, man, them meetings about meetings to establish a committee about a committee and a task force to develop a committee. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. And as soon as you ain't in the room, that's when they start allocating resources. And when you miss out, they say, well, we invited you. Couldn't nobody come to all of them meetings? Y'all crazy. You think we can come to all of them meetings? Do you not forget about the oppression of this area, man? Come on, man. They shell. But I'm here for the ride. And I'm going to keep on pumping this content out there to y'all, man, because y'all need it, man. Inspired by the pain. Yeah, that part. The passion is inspired by the pain. I'm going to call this video the IPOE, Inequitable Process of Elimination. That's the title of this. I just came up with the title in the middle of the video. So if y'all watching this, do know that the title of this video came midway through it. My name is Shane J. Cooper. I'm not the answer, but I'm for damn sure the alternative.